Hello again! It's me, the Salty Rat. I'm your local favorite space pirate and commander of the Never Ever. Welcome back. We're playing Barony again. I am desperately trying to get my head together. I've been wanting to play more video games. I've been very, very tired as of late. But today, I want to play Warrior. It is that time of day again. We've got more daily seeds and stuff like that to look forward to. I'm going to be doing... finally going to hit the challenges up in Megabunk as a little bit of a surprise. I want to play Megabunk again. But today, we're in the dungeon. And I'm doing the kind of defensive playthrough. I like Warrior. We've already hear boulders starting to fall the moment that we get in. But for the sake of it, we start out with... Get back up there. We start off with higher strength, higher dex. Those are good for hitting boys and stuff like that. We've got no con, which I'm actually really kind of surprised we don't have natural con as a warrior. Lower intelligence, lower perception, pretty decent charisma, right? We start off with some food, pretty decent armor. We have an iron breastplate, which is a huge armor increase. Worn leather boots, worn leather helm. We have an iron spear, which is not a huge amount of damage, but I do like it, right? And a bronze shield, which has a lot of, I want to say, it's pretty durable. Probably not the best shield we've had, but pretty good. Our biggest stat is actually, of course, pole arms, but leadership is a big thing. So the more NPCs that we can go out and yell at and say, hey, you, we'll be all set there. I'm going to be recruiting a lot of humans if I'm lucky, but we'll have to see how that goes. We do have some bonuses in blocking, range, and swords. Swords is going to be a fallback weapon, but I'm hoping that we keep the spears and pole arms on. Immediate mistake on my part, I think. Oh yeah, huge problem. Never mind. Damn it. I was hoping that we would be able to pull AC on that, but no dice on that one. So we are going to have to... We're going to be focusing really on getting our levels up early so we can just tank. I would like to tank damage rather than dealing with it. But if we're lucky enough to go and get some pretty decent stats early on, get some levels up, and probably swap out the leather with more plate and more steel, I think we can make a pretty competent run. I'm gonna try to avoid picking up garbage. I would like to go ahead and take advantage of just picking up normal... Ow! Okay. Net loss there. I'm gonna try to avoid picking up garbage items and just deal on just general skill ups and getting some constitution. Ooh, we did get some constitution there. Leveling up is going to be a huge part of the warrior's kit early on, just because some of our stats and some of that really, we aren't getting a whole lot out of our early stats. That is an excellent find early on. Go ahead and just have the, what is it called? A iron helmet, serviceable iron helmet, that. We just need to go ahead and make sure that it is not cursed. So I will not be taking the risky for the bisky and pulling that instantly. I do not want to put on a helmet and find out that it is in fact evil. What am I even talking about? Gamer. I'm going to try to avoid being too risky. I'm not risk adverse this run because I do have a pretty decent amount of AC. But we're not going to get a whole lot out of it quite yet. Essentially, what I want to do is become the wall. I am the wall. I am the mountain that you break upon. But I think the only thing that's going to reasonably kill us is a unfortunate pull on a boss monster. Ow! An unfortunate pull on a boss monster. This is just plain poison. Let's throw it at the, ogre. Let's throw it at the big troll. Let's be poison. I would like you to go ahead and die. That'd be really cool if you just, died. Actually, since trolls are a little bit blind, we can probably take advantage of that. I would like him to turn around so I can get an easy hit on this guy. Yeah! We got him. We got him. I do want... I've taken full advantage of just killing a man. We have already been here. We have already been here. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why I don't just do warrior more often. I feel like barbarian is so... you gotta get into the fight then and there and just do damage before the enemy can retaliate. Warrior feels like, in comparison, a much easier pull. Just the starting AC and starting Constitution bonuses out of that may actually make a solo run a lot easier. But I do like being fast, and I do like hitting enemies extraordinarily hard. We are moderately lost. I'm hearing the tippy-tappy of a little rat somewhere. Hello? Using echolocation to find my next target. Hello? You know what? I'll take that just because I like how I'm like, I won't pick up garbage. And ends up picking up garbage anyway. And the helmet is all good to go. Oh, well. Molding fish. Ew. Ooh. I'm still not 100% what the rundown is on, I hear him in the walls. He's in here. He's in here. I don't know, the rundown of what makes... Oh, evil. Found him. Found him. Hey, easy kill. Easy clap. Alright. Now that's done. I don't know the rundown of, what items do what, as far as, like, aged moldy. Moldy is obviously bad. You probably want to avoid eating moldy anything. Losing food early is rough. I'm gonna be real, it is rough. It's not the end of the world, especially if you have other food to do. I feel like it's just kind of oh, it's just a straight up hole in there. Mary Poppins. Oh. Dead. What am I missing in here? There's that whole whole center section over here that I don't think I've been in yet. Ah, whoa. A gem. A jewel. And there's the exit. This could be anything. There's nothing for me to go ahead and use. As much as I want a pull for HP or something like that, I don't think... no, I don't want to break that door down. That's not worth my time. Let's just keep going. I like how I've been on, like, 3 or 4 different topics at this point, and, like, not a single bit of, like, actual competent talking yet. I would like a decent iron shield. Really do something for my mental health there. We're getting a lot of skeletons. Some good gold so far. I'm getting lucky. Okay, let me actually concentrate instead of just, like, meandering around like I usually do. Scroll chest is good. I'm good. Like I said, I'm gonna try to avoid picking up, like, garbage for the entire time. Reveals. Oh, that actually might be helpful. Summons flames at current location. That actually kind of sucks. That just sets me on fire. Scroll of set self on fire. Removes a curse from a chosen item. There's nothing good here. I'll be keeping the remove curse scroll though. Let's see here. Repairs a chosen piece of equipment. That's actually outstanding. That is actually outstanding. So if we find like a shoddy piece of equipment that's enchanted, we can go and just repair it that way and get an excellent out of it. Or if we want to avoid screwing up my shield or something along those lines. I would still very much like a ring of strength, something along those lines. I want some stat boosts. I heard that door open. Wherever the hell that door opened, I want it. Ring of teleportation. No, I will not be doing that one. We're getting some cool stuff out of here. I'll drink the water. I was hoping to service that bottle, but we're not that lucky. Cheese, pie. There's some pretty okay food here, but we don't have a tin opener, so I can't really take advantage of that. We also have no money. This is the least greed you've ever seen a rat do today. Back to the adventure. I rarely ever see food vendors. It's usually a guy selling hats. Alright, we're eating food. There. Moldy meat. Don't care. Nope. Don't care. Get out of here. You're not good. That's a cursed butter. Good. Axe. Spellbook. I really don't care about spellbooks. I'm gonna be real. All I'm hoping is I don't starve. We might go back and get some of those food pulls from that merchant back there. Just for the sake of it. If I can get some non-moldy food, it'd be fantastic. I hear that spider. Is that just straight up fresh meat? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were cool like that. A lot of the times when I'm playing Barony, I definitely don't think a whole lot. I know there's a huge strategy with the game, but like it's not on the huge top of my on my list of things. Like I don't need to think that hard. Skeleton got killed by a spider. Spider got killed by me. Honestly, it's just the circle of life at this point. I don't like thinking. I don't like having to sit down and be like, maybe I should do X, Y, and Z. But that's just not... None of that is how my brain works. I probably would have been able to go ahead and kill several enemies at this point if I knew what I was doing. Probably beaten the game at least once. But again, I don't like thinking. I don't like using my whole brain. I play games to chill out. I mean, now that, I think that's half the reason why I don't play as many strategy games as I could be. As much as I love strategy games, and boy, howdy do I love strategy games. Especially like any of the 4X series games. I'm a huge fan of Age of Wonders. And all that. It's not what I want to do to sit down and relax. I hope that makes sense. I love sitting down and relaxing and vibing and chilling. But on the same sense, like who am I trying to impress? If I'm not doing it for the fun of it, if I'm not doing it with I think it's because I cannot do a strategy game alone. I don't like playing strategy games alone. I think Stellaris is one of the best games that I've ever played, but I could not play it alone. I would have to go and play it with friends. That way, you know, the 6 hours of playing video games feels like it's you know, I get the social aspect. I get to scream at my friends. I get to go ahead and see someone go, "Oh my God, it's I can't believe you're doing that." But whatever. I'm not really in charge of that. Ooh. We're starting to really kind of get some pretty decent damage off the spear. Ah, a human being. Hello? No! Why? Okay, I guess that's it for that. We'll do another warrior one sometime in the future, probably tomorrow. I just can't believe it happened like that. Oh my God. Whatever. I guess that's that. This was going to be a much longer video, but I'm trying to go and kind of compress them down to one run rather than, yeah, this is my monk, I'm gonna be and get crushed by a boulder within like 5 minutes, and there you go, another run. Whatever. I can't win out here. My name is the Salty Rat. It's been a pleasure to have you back in. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe, you know, scream at me. I actually want to read your comments. I do try to read as many as I can and get back to them. Because I want suggestions. I want to say, hey, what are you actually interested in? Whatever. We'll see you next time, and on the Never Ever, remember, what's theirs is yours and what's yours is mine. Bye-bye.